saxophone quartet cover of this. Real smooth.
Loving my brass instruments.
Ain't brass, bro. That's a woodwind.
Wait a minute.
It's okay. It's not a real orchestra instrument.
Where's my brain at? Anyway.
Anyway. That's a call out.
Bankai being Bankai. This is going to be a very interesting game. Bankai versus Jewel, two very, very skilled players here. Bankai, obviously known for his Pokemon trainer. Very, very good Pokemon trainer. And Jewel, known for his very, very good Robin.
Ooh, that was so smart. I was like, is he going to switch to Ivysaur down air? But no, he just stuck with it. He hasn't taken a single %. That was a 0 to death.
What did I say?
He still hasn't taken any %. Oh, man. I do have to say that Bankai definitely does have a really good grasp on pretty much all of the Pokemon.
Yes.
And as we're seeing right now, Squirtle is really the advantaged one against Robin, and he's just displaying that. But now he is going to be going to the Ivysaur. Let's see how this ends up working out for him. He doesn't even spend time with Ivysaur.
Opting for the Zard. I wonder why.
I think he wanted the surprise factor. He has a lead,
probably,
and like if he hadn't been expecting it and he got hit by that Flare Blitz, he would have had a 2-stock.
Yeah, he could definitely get away with it, but never count out Jewel. I have seen him hit more consistent Nosferatus than probably any. I thought he was dead. I mean,
no, he was stalling
dead.
away the fire.
I didn't realize that was something that you could do. Hats off to Bankai, but Jewel is my favorite thing about watching him play is his movement. Jewel's movement is impeccable.
Especially considering that Robin is a character with, in terms of stats, some of the worst, if not the worst movement in the game. But using B reverses, using all of these tricky ways of maneuvering in the air, we see that he makes the micro part of the movement really matter the most.
And you can tell that he loves Pokemon Stadium as well, because the way he moves around, specifically the way he moves around the right platform with air dodges, B reverses, just short hops, everything, it's just too clean for it to properly understand.
Oh, I love that arc fire, because that's normally the place where Bankai is going to be throwing out a down air to get the spike, and by putting it right there, he just couldn't contest in the same way that he normally would. It had to be suboptimal.
Had to be really safe recovery coming out for Robin. And that's something that most Robin players don't really take advantage of, is the fact that you can almost, I highlight almost, guarantee a safe recovery, because it's not always that easy. Jewel just knows how to make it look easy.
Okay, I think he's... Oh, this is actually a really tricky spot for him.
Oh,
he's dead.
Is this it? Almost. Very almost.
That's not going to do it. The Charizard switch, and he was really hesitant to switch purely because of the fact that Oh, yeah, it is. Wow.
Wow. Jewel popped off a few times there. Was getting really hype at the grabs. I didn't think that was going to kill him. Maybe he DI'd it a little suspiciously, but overall, I thought Zard was going to live.
I'm actually... It was... So when he switched over to Zard, he committed to staying to him, and I think one of the big reasons why he's like, I'm at this range where like Zard cannot die from anything, but Squirtle, even if I switch to Squirtle for an instant, up air, forward air, I'm just gonna like explode.
Right.
He can't handle electrical attacks.
Right.
Let alone moves with like a 110 knockback growth. And because of that, he stayed in Charizard, but he ended up racking up the percent to the point where he dies Charizard anyway. Like
I think the Zard came out because it would allow him to live longer, and sometimes Ivysaur does have struggle killing, but you can get those almost janky kill confirms with Flare Blitz, Up Smash, or just sometimes even jabs is Charizard. He has very strong jabs.
Now, one thing that I've been seeing from Jewel all day, Jewel has been like consistently getting bopped at the beginning of his sets.
Yes.
He's been like getting 0 to death. He's been, I think he got 0 to death like twice already at the beginning of his set. but like he's consistently managing to make comebacks and win. And that really speaks volumes to his adaptation, his mentality. And it's the sort of thing where the longer the game goes, the better it's going to work out for him. But Bankai is a really smart, really solid player as well, so maybe we're not going to have that sort of thing.
You can never count either of them out. I notice sometimes that Jewel, whenever he switches to male Robin, he just seems to pop off. Definitely did earlier in the day. I forget who exactly, but just hold on to your hats and we shall definitely see. Something I love from Jewel, which he definitely helps add some flair to his character, is his ability to juggle his items and consistently hold on to them to either help just rack up damage or secure a kill. He's always got a book or sword in his hand the instant it leaves his arsenal. And
yeah, you know what I'm actually thinking maybe he should start doing is like switch as Charizard, flare blitzing really high.
Yeah.
Like, because being caught off the ledge has been really messing with him. Like, okay, finally manages to actually not just die outright.
the book saved him for sure. Oh, stepping back here.
Oh, and there it is.
That's what I wanted to see. Just somewhat random flare blitzes. It's not a gimmick because it is a good way to secure the kill, but
like the thing is that if you notice your opponent is just like moving around a lot or just pushing buttons, then
oh
wow,
he angled it off.
And that's actually huge. Wow, that's
massive. That's a full stock lead, unless
that Bankai was down.
Man, that side B is stupid. Squirtle's side B just doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do good, right?
It's just so free.
Have everyone footstooled out of it?
I mean, just footstool it. I mean, it's easier said than done, obviously, but
it's easier than just SDI, sort of.
Does SDI even exist in this game?
No, it was back in Smash 4 when Bayo, people were like, just SDI here.
Oh yeah. Fun times. Never fun times. But whoa, good berry.
I like the fact that when you parry up air, you get to really see the explosion. Oh,
and that down air is so fast. Like, compared to other down airs, they at least have a little startup. I feel like Ivysaur just flips over and it comes out almost instantaneously.
And the hitbox is so big.
It's massive. It's just a giant red dot above the screen.
It's a sphere. It's a globe.
It's huge. It's everywhere.
It's a pocket galaxy that he just summons above and below him.
When Ivysaur up airs, it's the new definition of galaxy brain.
Is it though?
I mean, don't tell Bankai.
I think that probably Ivysaur up air and down air are kind of on the chopping block in terms of nerfs.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, I think
because they're very easy to nerf.
They're very easy to nerf. I think
nerf the hitbox size.
Maybe nerf the hitbox. Maybe
nerf the knockback.
Knockback a little bit. Up air kills really early. And here we go. So I noticed that he did this earlier. I don't know if he does this every time he plays Robin, that if he loses as female Robin, he switches to male Robin. And more times than not, pops off. Apparently not right now. Almost got 0 to death again. But the night is still young. Let's never count anyone out.
I mean, game 1 he got 0 to death and he still won.
Right. But Ivysaur, of course, grass type, very susceptible to fire. Charizard, don't know if he'll have the same effect. Oh, I think he wanted to get a reset. Just couldn't, too much knockback on the down tilt. But still, game almost even percentages. We're doing pretty good.
I'm like,
there's the down air.
Yeah.
Massive hitbox.
And now, oh wow!
He's just gonna let it rock. Why not?
Wow, and switching to Squirtle was a death sentence. Because being so light meant that forward smash was able to kill from across the stage. Even Ivysaur was probably going to be able to survive that.
He thought he was safe, and in all honesty, I did too, but we shall You gotta tech those. Gotta tech those, or the punishment is severe.
Oh, good parry on that forward tilt. That can be such a hard move to punish.
Comes out really quick. Not sure what the exact frame is, but really really quick, almost really safe.
Oh yeah, no, it reminds me of like Diddy Kong down tilt.
Oh. We all know how much we love Diddy Kong down tilt, but
well, it doesn't have the same utility as Diddy Kong down tilt. It's more of like a safe pokey thing, put on pressure. Doesn't lead into anything really. I mean, it can mix up into like grab or dash attack.
If you hit it, I think it trips. But Jewel almost going off the top there with up air, and it's just pocket Galaxy hitbox.
This is really bad for him. Oh, we just managed to miss that.
Robin's safe. His recovery is so much better in this game. So, and this is something I've been meaning to ask a Robin player, but when it comes to Robin's aerials now, you have to input them as a smash attack, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's one of those new mechanics that I'm just not too sure about, but
I mean, I think it was always kind of like that.
Kind of, sort of, Nair being able to...
That was really good.
That's what he wanted. But we'll just... Fair for fair. Very fair. And I love... Every time Jewel does that, I love seeing it. The falling, or the very short up air into aerial combo is... It just racks up damage so well, especially if you have Levin Sword out, because... Of course, Levin Sword just does insane damage.
Oh, okay, this is actually a really bad spot for Bankai. That might be it.
Ridiculous.
No, Levin Sword keeps him alive.
If he had Levin Sword,
he's stuck in the legs, that's it.
He'll just die here.
That's a 0 to death.
Yep. JV2. And
the key to victory lies within.
Key to victory. Shout out DJ Khaled. I don't know, every time I've seen Jewel switch to from female to male Robin, he just seems to pop off for some reason, either first or last stock, as we saw there. Very solid 0 to death. I just love that little B reverse he did into hop back on stage with the neutral B.
Quick question, Devin. When did we get the slowdown technology?
Oh,